feels like safety. It wraps around you like a warm, familiar blanket, muffling the noise of the world outside. It's the job you know a little too well, the routine you could navigate in your sleep, the conversations that never surprise you anymore. This is your comfort zone, and it feels like home. But what if I told you that this feeling of security is the most dangerous illusion you will ever buy into? What if this cozy, familiar space isn't a sanctuary, but a beautifully decorated prison cell? The walls are padded with routine, the bars are gilded with predictability, and the lock on the door is your own fear. We tell ourselves we're playing it safe, that we're being responsible, that one day we'll step out. But that day never comes, because while you're sitting still in your comfortable chair, something sinister is happening. Life isn't pausing with you. Your dreams are withering from lack of sunlight. Your potential is atrophying from disuse. Your spirit is slowly being numbed, one predictable day at a time. This isn't a theory. It's a silent assassination, and the target is everything you were meant to become. The comfort zone isn't just a place of inaction. It's an active force of destruction, and it's eroding you from the inside out, so slowly you haven't even noticed you're bleeding. Let's be brutally honest. We don't live there by accident. We retreat into our comfort zones because we are desperately, profoundly afraid. Afraid of looking foolish. Afraid of the gut-wrenching sting of failure. Afraid that if we truly try, we'll discover we were never enough to begin with. So we make a bargain with the devil we know. We trade the dizzying highs of achievement for the flat line of mediocrity. We exchange the possibility of extraordinary for the guarantee of fine, and we convince ourselves it's a good deal. But can you feel it? In the quiet moments, late at night when the distractions fade away, that faint, persistent ache. It's not a loud scream, it's a quiet hum of disappointment. It's the ghost of the person you promised yourself you'd be, tapping you on the shoulder, asking you what happened. It's the resentment you feel scrolling through social media, not because you envy others, but because you recognize a spark in them that has gone cold in you. That ache is the truth. It's your soul's immune system trying to reject the foreign body of a life half lived. It's the proof that you are betraying your own potential, and on some level, you know it. You are a prisoner, but you are also the warden, and you hold the key. The first step to freedom isn't a giant leap. It's the terrifying, courageous act of admitting you're in a cage you built yourself. So what's the alternative? If comfort is a trap, then what's waiting outside its walls? The answer is the one thing your brain has been hardwired to avoid: uncertainty, the unknown. It's a terrifying, vast expanse where there are no guarantees. It's the vulnerability of a first date, the awkwardness of a new skill, the cold sweat of a career change. It's the messy, chaotic, and unpredictable landscape where growth is not just possible, but mandatory. Your mind will scream at you to turn back. It will amplify every risk, magnify every potential flaw, and play a highlight reel of every past failure to convince you to stay put. This is the critical moment. This is the battle. This is where you have to understand that the pain of regret is infinitely heavier than the pain of discipline. Stepping out isn't a single heroic event. It's a daily, gritty decision. It's saying yes when every instinct says no. It's embracing the cringe, the awkwardness, the feeling of being a beginner again. It's accepting that you will look clumsy before you look competent. But on the other side of that temporary discomfort is everything you've been yearning for. It's the adrenaline of authentic living. It's the self-respect that only comes from keeping a promise to yourself. It's the discovery of a strength you never knew you possessed because it was forged in the fire of fear. Imagine for a second a different reality, one where that quiet hum of disappointment is replaced by a resonant hum of energy, where you wake up not with dread, but with a quiet curiosity about what the day might bring. This isn't a fantasy. This is what happens when you choose expansion over contraction, when you decide that the temporary discomfort of growth is a worthy price to pay for a life of meaning. The world outside your comfort zone is not a monster. It's a playground. It's where you find your people, your purpose, and your power. It's where you get to author your story instead of just rereading the same safe, boring page. That person you were meant to be, they aren't gone. They're just waiting on the other side of that line you drew in the sand. They're waiting for you to be brave enough to cross it. The destruction stops today. The rebuilding starts with a single deliberate step into the unknown. Take that step, then take another. Your future self is already there, cheering you on. If you're ready to break out, tell me one small thing you'll do this week to expand your zone in the comments. Let's make this revolution public. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more truths you need to hear.